E da calma, 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 give me a minute, because now everything comes up. Everything now comes up. Get ready for the live, because you're gonna enjoy this, because everything comes up. Because with tonight match, we all the, all the sportive, all the nice talks, all the moderation about calm down, all the moderation about, yes, Milan have this one under control, we do this, we do that, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. I just want to show you this. You see this? This is like a water, right? What's happened in the last weeks? Milan basically did this to me. Okay? That's what's happened. Not to me, to all of us. That's what this is exactly what they did. And what I did until now, I try to keep inside everything, okay? Because the derby is a derby, so I try to keep it in. And now things will come out like this, but I need some water with me. First of all, guys, I apologize if I'm gonna say some words that you're not gonna like it. I apologize if I'm not gonna be able to speak extremely fluent and extremely slow, because I am mad upset. I'm mad upset, really. I'm mad upset because it's not possible. It's not possible losing a derby, a final losing 3-0 to Inter. This is completely out of control. This is Milan in this moment is completely out of control. Anything doesn't make sense right now. We concede 8 goals in the last four matches. 8 goals in the last 8 matches. Psychologically, there is the wave, the wave where we were Italian champions, we beat Inter, we play good football, everyone is super happy. And right now, that's it. There is no more happiness, there is no more enthusiasm. This Milan that I saw tonight is the same Milan that we saw before the pandemic, with a little bit more of enthusiasm and with the Scudetto here, but the mentality that I saw today. And don't tell me like, oh, second half we deserve to. No, in second half Inter protected perfectly the result. And let's be honest, let's say, I will be, Puma is watching me like I'm crazy, but Inter deserved the 3-0. And Tatarusano saved at least one goal, Kier saved another goal. This is a completely failure of everyone, of the teams, is completely failure of Pioli, is completely failure of Milan, of AC Milan, of Maldini, of Massara. Because let's be honest, let's talk about each other. We didn't know that this is gonna happen when we before the World Cup. We didn't know that. We didn't know it. We didn't know that was about to happen. A solid crash. We knew it. If you're watching Milan every day, if you live with Milan, you know that even how they arrived to Saudi Arabia, to Riyadh. I don't know if you've seen the picture, the video. Nobody was smiling. They went there because they know they're gonna lose. I never seen Leao not smiling. He was not smiling. Look at Leao, look at everyone. The only one who was actually smiling was Dest. That when he came in, already 3-0 down. Of course. This is really this is really the end of that wave, that we were looking for something to crash our head. We are like, this is not really the mentality, but this is the reality check. This is a reality check. They are all young players, and Arrigo Sacchi during the week, he was saying that Milan, it feels like they have their belly full. And and Pioli during the interview was like, no, this is that's just BS. That's not true. How can a team fool only because winning a Scudetto? Calabria, the captain, say, this is not true. But it looks like that. It looks like that. It looks like that. We started the campionato, and that was already like a tiny bit of bell, like something ringing. 4-2, conceded already 2 goals. This campionato we conceded 20 goals. 20 goals. Last year we conceded in the full season 31. In the full season 31. So that means from Sunday that it's Lazio Milan. I don't even know how we're gonna go to Roma. I honestly don't even know how we're gonna go to Roma. I don't even know how we're gonna go to Roma. How are we gonna go to Roma to play to Lazio? I am mad. I'm reading now the chat. The pressure mode on when was the last time we lost 3 difference to Inter was last year in Coppa Italia. Same result. And that's what I was saying yesterday in my video. I hope we don't concede 1 goal in the first 20 minutes, because that's a classical Inter, and that's classical in the derby that Lautaro Martinez is gonna score. Well, guess what? He didn't score Lautaro Martinez, scored Di Marco. What a player, by the way. What a really good player, Di Marco. And then a good goal from Dzeko. In 22 minutes, boom, 2-0. Is it working? Can you guys hear me? What's going on here? Okay, it's working. Oh man, I am honestly mad. I was trying to cover, and I was trying to keep inside all the frustration that, like you, I have as well. I'm not like I'm not trying to accuse anybody, of course, every single time. But this is the life where we lost 3-0 in a derby, and it's not just a derby. The Inter have a chance now to wave to our face their little trophy, because last year we were making fun of them, and now who's gonna making fun of who? 3-0 all the way to the other side of the world, to Saudi Arabia, to taking 3 slaps and not even a goal, not even a little bit of pride, and not even a little bit of, to showing that we are Milan, we are the champions of Italy, we are better than you. Nothing. We need Saudi money. We need maybe Pioli out. We need whatever, man. Whatever, really. I am mad. Yesterday I was saying, I hope that we're not gonna receive 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. A goal in the first 20 minutes. Boom, goal. Now people will say Pioli out. I know Pioli that is the easiest to blame. But still, well, tonight I'm blaming everyone. I have something also for Pioli, okay? Tonight we say everything how things are, okay? We can say the Origi is the worst, worst striker that we ever seen. Messia, okay, fine, but he's always Messia, so whatever cross he does is never actually on point. Giroud, if he's not on the, he's 36. How many things he can do? He cannot do too much, right? So if he's not on the right moment, if he's not in the right moment, boom, that's it. It's becoming a very normal striker. Leao, keep trying to go over just by himself, try to shoot from everywhere. Nada. Hernandez, I don't know what's happening to Hernandez. Where is his venom? Where is his Milanista? What's going on? Literally, the only 2 that I cannot blame is the 2 midfielder, Tonali and Benasser, even though on the first half Benasser, he was sleeping. Tonali, always good old heart rossonero. Of course, Benasser on the second half, I think he was the best of our player. And this is not the first match that he does like this. It's match number 15. And what else? And then we have Teo Hernandez, whatever it is. Kier is back after 3 months because he got injured for the number 15 times in the last 5 years. Tatarusanu, yeah, probably on the second goal, the one over Dzeko, maybe Mike Maignan can pull out a a miracle because it was a good shot from Deco. So maybe there it's a little bit of his mistake, okay? But he also saved an incredible goal that was already goal on the first half, minus 30, something like this from a corner, and Tatarusano saved it. And then I'm gonna tell you also a player that I never criticize. But tonight he was the worst defending that I ever seen from Fikayo Tomori. Tonight it was the worst defending from Fikayo Tomori, conceding a lot. The first and the last goal, it's on him, okay? Kalulu did whatever he can. Calabria, there is nothing to complain about Calabria because it's always, how is Calabria from 1 to 10? It's 6. He does his job. It's good. It's never incredible. He does his job. That's it. And then we talk about the Kettler. In its time. I know, in its time. But so then why we didn't leave him? Why troubling so much all this summer for this young player and maybe just leave him another year on loan? Maybe leave him another year on loan in Belgium. I don't know. I'm not a manager. Jesus Christ, these people here, they work every single day with talents. They are a football scout. They know these things. So they didn't think that maybe psychologically he's not ready. Brahim Diaz, okay, it's really okay. All this team, it's back before the Atalanta game. I hope, I already had a thought that Milan is not going to bring home this result. First of all, when I saw them arriving in Saudi Arabia, if you check on Instagram, I'll show you now, actually. I'll show you their faces. I'll show you the faces of the player when they arrive on Saudi Arabia. So first of all, when I saw that they were arriving in Saudi Arabia, the face of the player, it was almost scared. And what are you scared of? You are champions of Italy. Number one. Number two, hang on, now I'm gonna find it. Where is it? I'm not gonna open social media, guys, for at least 2 days. 2 days, I'm not on social media. So, Peter, if you want to text me on wherever you like, but not on here. Fucking hell, let me read here. Andre, we need to start spending some money for transfer market. I agree, honestly. With our market and wage ambition, we are mid-table, top 4 team at best. Top 4 team, I agree. Yongo. Probably top 4 because we are in a shitty league. We are in quality-wise compared to the Premier League. Italian league, it is what it is. Have you seen, you know what when I realized this? I realized this when I saw all our stars like Dybala, Theo Hernandez, Giroud, Lautaro Martinez. They all playing for the national team as a substitute. So they were not like the first choice, okay? So this is just to give you an idea, all right? Hang on, I want to show you this face because you have to judge with me if I'm crazy or if I'm going all over. What he's saying, sorry, I have to finish to read the message. We are mid-table, top 4 team at best, winning Scudetto was a miracle, and dangerously raise our expectations sky high. Guys, I love you because you have perfectly right. You are saying everything that makes sense. What the hell is this? Where is the account of Serie A, Gesù Bambino? Where is it? Serie A. I'll show you now, guys. Is it this face? No. Hang on a second. I got you. I'm gonna show you that face. When I saw that face, to me, it was like, this guy they're not here for winning. Are you ready? Well, it's not this exactly one, but let me see if I can show you. This is the first one, right? Look at Giro. Hang on, maybe there is a reflection. The fuck I'm showing here. Look at the face of Giroud. Hang on. Look at the face of Sandro Tonale. Is this somebody who is ready to fight? He's not. Look at the face of Leao. Always smiling. Why is not smiling in this picture? The only that's smiling that is covering because he's worried is Pioli. Because he knows that. Look at this. This is a not face war. This is not. With these people, you're not going to war. You need. I don't know. You're going to war with these people. But not with this scary face, man. I am really, I'm so annoyed about this result, guys. You have no idea. I have no idea. Give me some comments. I'm gonna read now comments. I want to know what do you think, guys, because I feel like I'm great. First of all, I want you to answer this question. Am I saying some BS? And I'm saying something that you didn't know, something that inside you didn't know, like we were talking about Milan. Am I saying something that I'm an alien, or I'm saying something that makes sense? To me, it makes all sense. For me, today, it is the proof of a lot of things. First of all, summer market, completely wrong. It didn't bring us nothing. It didn't bring us nothing. Ed, Origi, Serginho Dest, De Catelare, Ranks, and Cho, and all these players that Pioli has it, but he's not playing because, of course, he got his own hierarchy. So you cannot put Mr. Ciao, Tio, instead of Kalulu, because Kalulu last year won a Scudetto, so of course Kalulu is above Tio. But now, because we're not winning, you should include them a little bit more. I agree with you. Who else we got? Ranks, Serginho Dest, Adli, mysterious. Origi, a guy that put on Instagram his pictures about sunglasses, about look at how cool I am after a defeat in against Roma, or after the draw in Roma. It's bad. Sometimes I don't have to open social media, because for me, if I look at the team as I am the boss of my company and I just lost against Torino or I just draw against Roma, and the day after you do a post about look at me with the nice sunglasses, meanwhile Adli on the same day did this post like Forza Lotta, vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai, something like very Milanista. I'm like, this guy never even see the pitch in the last 3 months, and he's more Milanista than a guy that we hope that is gonna become good. But Origi, it is terrible. Straight facts. Worst week. Okay, sorry. Morale of the squad is low AF. I don't know what is the problem. Could this be because of Roma? I'm gonna take some notes and then I'm gonna respond everything about Roma. Peter, don't worry, I got you covered. Is that Roma effect? Number 1. Number 2. Jean Wolf, hello my friends, how you doing, man? I'm sorry, I'm not very calm right now, but as I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, so far I've been like a bottle. We've been keeping heat very hard, and see all these guys, all this pressure and feeling and thoughts and fear and frustration they have inside. But when you see a losing a derby 3-0, everything comes out. Not in this case, but everything comes out. So I'm super mad. We need our old hearts in Milan locker room to give them lesson about what they are wearing. I agree. And this is called Zlatan. Ali Salam, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. I'm with you, brother. Ibra is busy modeling for H&M. Mamma mia, I don't want to talk about that. Get me so, but Ibra, it's Ibra. What else? Ibra is Ibra. Bro really hates Origi IG. I feel the same, man. I am like, I, I, I am mad with Origi. Super mad, super mad. Yazan, hello, hi. Why? Guys, let's talk back about Roma effect. Roma effect. Peter said about the Roma effect. It could be about the Roma effect. As always, it's not just one thing. Okay, it's not just one match. It's a lot of things. Peter, you know better than me. You know better than me that this Milan started having issue when we lost to Napoli. When we lost to Napoli with that goal in Simeone, in that moment, I think we lost our enthusiasm, we lost our superiority. Like, before that match, we let's say, also, guys, just try also to remember that Milan is the youngest team ever in Italy to win a league. And these kids, we have an average of age of 25. Okay? Kalulu, Tomori, Hernandez, Benasser, Tonali, Leao. I don't think they have over 25 years old. 25 years old, guys. 25. What were you at 25? Why was 25? And the thing that happened last year, and this is another things that slowly we realize, is that last year it was our year. We deserved to win the Scudetto last year, but there was a moment where a lot of things start to line up. The hard work of the last 2 years, Pioli, the enthusiasm of San Siro that was always full, people coming back to the stadium to kind of protect our beloved AC Milan because it's doing really, really well. The confrontation, the competition with Inter, the idea of stealing the Scudetto from Inter, the hard work of the team in the previous 3 years and of the previous 2 years, and also in the same moment that we had an incredible goalkeeper, a solid defense, solid midfield. Frankie C played the best year ever last year. Remember that, it's true, it's a fact. And we had as well Rafa Leao and Giroud that was in the right moment. So a lot of criteria that pushed Milan to winning the Scudetto last year, deserving the victory, nobody else in Italy. And everything crashed a little bit this year when for the first time, even though playing the best football against the team that in Italy, it's called Napoli, that plays, apparently, that's what the newspapers say, they play the best football in Italy. We dominate them because in San Siro, Milan dominated to, to Napoli, and we lost. And that was a cold shower. That was a cold shower for us because we were like, oh, we are not unbeatable. And also this gave credit to and hope to all the other teams. If I not remember wrong, few weeks later we lost to Torino. We draw to Cremonese. We draw to Sassuolo. We constantly having that little issue that push the last year we didn't have. The last year we had. Now, we arrive, I remember, Empoli Milan, 3-1 for Milan. Milan score 1-0, minute 70, last minute Empoli draw 1-1. And that was fair. And then we were lucky that, who was it? Leao, cross in the middle, Balotelli go. Where is Balotelli? Where is he? I don't know, taking money. Bakayoko, where is he? Why are we constantly paying these people that ball in the middle, goal of Balotelli, goal, fantastic, yes, we won. Okay, we're super excited. A few weeks later, against Fiorentina, before the World Cup, last minute, Oliver Giroud scored an incredible goal. Against Spezia, If you remember in San Siro again, last minute's goal. But a lot of last minute's goal, it can happen once. It cannot constantly happen. I already, top of my mind, I remember 3 matches that we finished in the last minute. It cannot happen. And my point is, Pioli, all the coach, or Maldini, Massara, the American guy that bought the company, Jerry Cardinale, where is he? I'm gonna do Milan great, I'm gonna do... Gone! He signed up a contract, couple of pictures in Casa Milan, take a picture, I wanna take back Milan, this is the Ballon d'Or, we're gonna keep growing with our young... Yes, no. Open this wallet, because there is no chances. Number one. Number two, is that Roma fault? Roma is just... it's the beginning of the end. Roma, they're dominating a match 86 minutes and conceded 2 goals in the last minute, is the reality check, Peter. Is the reality check. I got something in my eyes. I'm going crazy right here. Is the reality check, guys. Zlatan, what is missing in this Scudetto? What is missing in this team? Bringing back the value of the old heart. I agree. And this is another thing that I saw when was it? Was in when they arrived in Saudi Arabia. I didn't see Zlatan, so I'm like, why Zlatan? What Zlatan? If it's like everyone said, Zlatan brought back Milan. Why then he's not following the team? Because he has to follow Milanello, blah blah blah. But now we need him more than any time, guys. Now we need Zlatan. Now Milan needs Zlatan at least to be Milanello, at least be with the guys. Because the guys are under a train. In Italy we say under the train when you are like in mad effect, mad super sad. I'm coming back to read the comments, don't worry. Young Ho, the problem is that I don't see the entire squad buying into AC Milan project. I don't see the anger in the guy currently. Yes, they gave up. They gave up completely. Andrei, the defense is shattered without Mike Maignan in goal. Yes, it's true. Even though, and let's talk, Andrei, let's talk. What happened there? What happened? The best goalkeeper of the Serie A missing for how many months is out now? I probably did. I got something in my eyes. This is the blood going to my eyes. I hate this. Too much talking. See, too much. This is why, guys. This is why I don't want to get. This is why I in the past, I've been trying all the time to stay close to Milan, but don't get too close because you get burned. And literally watching this match, I was home alone and I was standing watching this match and I was like a crazy person, dumb, walking around talking, and now my eyes is like telling me, shut up or calm down. I have to catch my breath. So let's talk about the defense. Defense, yes. Defense is shredded because Mike Maignan, Tataruzano, as I was saying last time, sometimes can do, it does a job. 1 to 10, it does 6, maybe 5.5, because it's not really a first goalkeeper. But do we as a supporters have to say this? Like, don't you see that you have also a lot of good goalkeeper in Serie A that maybe they want to do a 6 month, 1 year with you? What are we gonna do? What if Mike Maignan every week there is always coming back in 2 weeks? Next week is gonna be Mike Maignan is coming back in 3 weeks. What if he missed the entire season? At this point, this is my expectation. But let's take somebody. Let's take somebody that can do better than Tatarusano. Now, the problem is, I don't think it's Tatarusano, guys. I mean, this is the things with me. I think it's not Tatarusano. Instead of Origi, we should have gone for Belotti. Words, super, very good Katska. That's it. I agree 200%. Belotti, somebody who likes Milan, Italian, already playing in Italy for a long time, know the campionato, ex-captain of Torino. I agree with you. Why Origi? And Origi takes 4 million a season. You know, there was a lot of gossip. Is Benasser is gonna renew? Is not gonna renew? They have offer from Liverpool, from Chelsea, from Arsenal. But Benasser was earning 1.4 million a season, and you gave to Origi 4. And one is one of the most important players of our team, Benasser, that even tonight was one of the best players, probably the best under my eye. And Origi, that takes picture on Instagram with his sunglasses, you give him 4. Casca say, yeah, instead of Origi, we should have gone for Belotti. He's way better. He knows the league and score always 10 plus goals in every season. I agree. 94 mass. This is actually, oh no, oh man, give me a sec, guys. Oh no, I skipped somebody. Okay. I don't see firing in players. I agree with you. They look that dreadful. Exhausted they look. Oh man. Okay, I can barely see. Can't blame just the absence of Magic Magbanyan, Kier, Kesibra. Yeah, you mentioned like 5 key players, but that's okay. Like goalkeeper, best goalkeeper in Serie A last year, probably one of the best midfielder in Serie A, and a leader born, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Kier. I agree. Jen, let me read your comments. Give the new players some times. Dest is really good. New goalkeeper could only better than Tata. Ranks is really good. Adli don't play. Why? Rebic finally fit again. All comments that does make sense. Let's analyze it. Give the time to new players. I agree. But we have a Scudetto to, Pioli has hierarchy, so he gives always more chances to the people that he trusts, which is the start 11 that we constantly see. So probably this is a little bit his limit. However, new goalkeeper could do only better than Tata. Maybe Ranks really good. Adli, why doesn't play? We have no idea, bro, why he doesn't play. Yongo, the problem is that we had a weak transfer window. I agree. None of our new signing have made a positive impact. Adli, CDK, Origi, 100%. You guys got it. We are on the same page, honestly. Pacostea, we need to get rid of Leao, Tomori, Kalulu, Origi, and need to bring the experienced player in defense and mid. Well, here I don't agree too much. I agree with maybe Origi, but Leao, Tomori, and Kalulu, young player, need time. Again, we need to give back what they actually built last year. Okay, right now is a no moment. This is why we are mad, because we know the full potential. You know the full potential of Leao. You know that. You know that he's the best player in Serie A. You know the full potential of Victor Mori, which is one of the best defenders in Serie A. But right now they are under a train. I don't know how we're gonna go to Roma, guys, to play against Lazio. Honestly, I don't know. Dest is actually good. Dest is actually good, yes, but here is the thing: is like, is Dest actually very good, or we are terrible? What else? Dest wanna win. That's wanna win. Feel it? Yes, when he came in, yes, I have a feeling. I felt like it was hard to be objective, but when Dest and Rebic came in, I saw a little bit more sparkle on the right side. Dest and Rebic I saw a little bit more of sparkle. Let me read here. What else? Yongo, not sure if Buffon is an answer. I don't want to blame the medical training teams, but we've been having way too many injuries in the last season. They underestimated his injury. Andre, I agree. I think also there is not really a same level conversation. I feel like sometimes like Magnam saying I'm ready, and medical staff maybe they check and they say he's not ready. Yeah, but trust him. I'm saying that I'm okay. Go back again, had another injury, another problem. I feel like I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, like how come that people with medical degree that they've been studying years, because to get into medical things, doctor, physiotherapy, you need literally to study years. I don't think they can't fix an issue, but in the last 5 years we always have this problem with medical. But what is it? Is it Milanello? Yes, I have. Is that San Siro? No, it's not San Siro, because even Inter plays there. But certain players they never break. So is it Milanello? Is that because the preparation that we do that breaks player? I don't know. Rebic, I love him. I read comments about Rebic. I love him, man. I love Rebic. But last season he skipped 60% of the matches because of injury. So can you have a substitute that that skips 60% of the season? I don't know. At the end of the season, I hope that we will do a report and we'll see the player of the last 2 years, 3 years that they have to go. Bakayoko, I am well, we cannot kick a player and he's staying there because he's constantly training, he's getting paid millions. Who can tell me the salary of Bakayoko? Bakayoko salary. When was the last time that... What? No. So you telling me that Bakayoko is earning 5.7 million pounds a season? No, please. Please. Please, somebody tell me that I'm wrong. I hope I'm very wrong. King Omer, let's listen. At the end of the day, it's all about the bench. We don't have an impact for the substitutes. So only depends on the first team. And if he doesn't play well, Milan has no answer. And this is exactly King Omer. I agree with you 200%. And another thing I want to say is this is why I don't blame too much Pioli, because he doesn't have that bench to say, oh, he's going to play this player and things are going to change. If Charles de Ketteler was actually an incredible player, the talent is there. I don't want to attack him too much because I honestly recognize that needs time. But if he was deadly right now, he will be constantly playing him. But I think he doesn't know. And like he doesn't know, we don't know. Who you play? Brahim Diaz or CDK? Who you play? The chance is if you don't have CDK, you have nobody else that can do on that role. Nobody else. So it's the fault is the summer transfer that impact zero on today's team. But in today's match, 3-0 again versus Inter is on the team and is on Pioli. There is no substitute, there is no Maldini or Massara. This is a single match and you are defending a Scudetto. Zero honor tonight Zero honor. 94 Mas, true, Benasser was the best Milan player tonight, and not the first time. In the last 5 matches. Last 5 matches since the beginning of 2023, Benasser is the best player. Andrei, Tata is a good keeper, I agree, but probably the defenders are more comfortable with Mike and trusted him more. Very good point again. King Omer, our owner is just a disgrace. Lack of interest, lack of investment. It seems he bought Milan just to sell it for a few more years. The owner of Inter was on the grass and celebrating with the players. Yes, King Omer, this does drive me a little bit crazy. The fact that he came from America, he did the interview with a little bit of American accent when he was trying to speak Italian. Everyone loved him. He's American, big red, big star and stripes, American flag in the background. First things to buy, Serginho Dest, an American player. We're gonna bring back Milan where it is supposed to. Take a picture with the Ballon d'Or, with the Shevchenko shirt. Take a picture of this, take a picture of that. And then, how they say in Spain, boom, bomba de humo. Bomba de humo means a smoke bomb. So I do my show, I show you my tricks, and then smoke bomb. And then this is happened. It disappeared. Back in America, watching the match from his New Jersey, New York apartment. Oh man, I'm mad. Oh god. 94 Mas, we were delusional at first and thought it was Tata false. But now we can say we have a problem in defense and attack. I agree. King Omer, that's the difference between an owner who's not connected to the club and an owner who really wants the club to succeed. I agree 200%. Paco Stea, yes, we don't have a real owner. Wow, everyone against the owner. Good. Inter Foggia 3-0 Perette a casa. Lol. Maybe half of it is Spain Chelsea. Okay. They were talking about Bakayoko. Half is playing by Chelsea still. £5,000. How much? £5,700 is like let's call it £6,000, £6 million, which is I think 8 million a year, which is we're paying 4 million Bakayoko for a bench warmer. Probably he was the best bench warmer that we ever had. But and now I'm thinking, I see always Bakayoko on the bench, but I know he cannot play. Like, remember when we had that year, KC and Bakayoko, that Bakayoko was playing really good. But I don't know, maybe he even tried. I'm not saying that. Pioli maybe tried to put because we need somebody who can block in the midfield. This is what we find out with stats and stuff like that. When I was doing the video for Benasser, I did the research on the stats. And the main differences with last year is that Tonali and Benasser, they have incredible stats, but they are all missing in block. Block basically is like a player that stays in between the lines and through his positioning, okay, just the positioning, he block the pass or block other player and avoid the other team to build potential counter attack. Because we can, as always, it's a team, right? So there are 4, 2, 3, 1. So if we conceding a lot of goals, especially with the header, I think this year is a total of 7 goals from a corner or from a long, tall pass, is because, yes, the defender doesn't arrive to the ball, but it's also because somebody is letting the player crossing. So why the midfield is not pushing in? So this is a consequences, right? But yeah. I can't read the name. Jean Wolf, Diaz and CDK is always 50-50, but make no difference. Both make zero impacts. I agree with you. Kaksa. Maybe it's just my opinion, but Kessie is missing like a piece of bread. Yes, man. He's helped the defense much last season. I believe with him, having him, we could avoid getting too many goals. Red bird like more bird. Red bird more like broke bird. Kessie is missing so much. I don't know what is the problem with these expensive benches play. It's Maldini, Massara, Redbird, or Pioli. Man. Wow, guys. Wow. 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 How since how long I've been talking? I don't know, I think already an hour, so I'm... Wow. Wow. Wow, guys. Trust me, it's not easy doing this live, eh? It's not easy doing this kind of live. Especially when things like this happen. 3-0. Something that is driving me crazy that I start doing post-match live since 2023. And so far, only disappointment. I don't know. Should I stop doing live? I'm very superstitious. Like, should I stop it? No, I'm gonna keep going, of course. And you know, sometimes it's very hard to do this live because, like, what are you gonna say? Like, you know, what are you gonna trying to be respectful. You have to try to constantly defend the team. But when you see your team losing 3-0 like tonight, and it's also the way that we lost. I'm sure there is gonna be Uncle Sharma now celebrating with the other guys, celebrating. Oh, we dominate, we did this. Oh, this is the best Inter of the season. I don't know where we're gonna go with this, guys. I don't know where we're gonna go with this. I am super mad. I don't know how we're gonna face Lazio, because honestly now we need a month of break. Now I don't know. Lazio is not gonna be playing with Immobile, which is good for us. But still, like, playing in Rome against Lazio, as you know, it's always madness. Now, what we really need now is to sit down. We really need to, like, sit down, all the team, go to Lourdes and get some holy water on our head, because nothing is doing right now. Nothing. No, but we really need to sit down and, I don't know, talk to each other, because this was the worst 10 days of Milan since 3 years. We still have two competition, which is we have 9 points to get from Napoli, and we have a Champions League match at least pay against Tottenham. If we play like this, like tonight, like the other games, forget about getting top 4. Let me read some comments. Right. Oh, wow. So many comments. Sorry, guys. I didn't read it. I was just so off. 94 mass. I don't know what is the Okay, I read that. So how are we going to handle Lazio? I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I don't know what's the Lazio situation. We're gonna do some research together, see what's the situation. I know they lost Immobile, but I don't know. I think we can say winter mercato was a success. I agree, Nicolò, mamma mia. Nicolò, winter mercato was a success, guys. Yeah, like the summer, right? Like the summer mercato was incredible, really good. Jane, Mr. Wolf, with a win would be easier. Yeah, Marianne, your reaction to the salary is really funny. No good news tonight, losing to... Yes. When you have owners who don't back the club, it's total crap. I agree. Lazio are without Ciro Immobile. If we can beat them, well, it's just another week in it. Yes, another week in it. I agree. Sharan, there is another derby coming up in 2 weeks. Oh, brother, another is. Imagine if we win that. How funny it's gonna be. How fun it's gonna be. Remember, you heard that here first. I like this when you're honest and passionate. Oh man, if you don't want, it's better don't to do this. Don't even bother watching this game. I knew we would lose and probably won't even watch Lazio. No, James, this is not the right. This is not the right attitude, brother. You need to. I believe that there are different ways to care, of course, but sometimes, like, if you don't care too much, I would suggest you, yes, watch the match, but, be like, in Italy we say, be like a plastic, become like rubber, actually. Rubber, it doesn't matter if you win, if it lose, it bounce back directly. Like, a rubber that boing, boing, boing. So, be like that. But I will suggest you to watch the match, so at least you know if you like Milan, you know what is going on a little bit. If can we really pull out of Lazio? That I don't know. I'm under a train now, but I feel like if we can bring home 3 points in Lazio, it can be a good start of the guys. We still have tonight is I can go. I don't know how I'm gonna go. Nicolò, Maldini needs to eat his word. We won't make large investment and we don't need anything in the winter transfer. Yeah, there are two ways to read this, Nicolò. There are two ways to read this for Maldini. Is either being two things, either being extremely confident in his team, okay, that he knows up, down, left, right, he knows all around his team, so he's completely confident in his team, and especially let's pause this and let me talk like if I am Maldini. Okay, so if I am Maldini, I am AC Milan. Paolo Maldini it's very passionate, it's very very intelligent and very educated guy. But also I feel like his ego is very, very, very big. Fair enough to him, he won everything, best defender in human history. So no doubt his ego so he's very confident when he says that wherever the team AC Milan picked in the last summer was the best solution for AC Milan because of also a lot of reason that we don't see and the press doesn't see. So I am very, 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 very confident saying that this AC Milan that we built is the best AC Milan, and in winter we don't need anybody. It's weird because it's called mercato di riparazione, which means fixing market in January, because if you need to fix some stuff, something going on, you can do it in January. Now, it's not only Milan that is doing this. It's Inter, Juventus, all Serie A. I don't see anybody buying an actual player beside in Premier League. The thing is that make me feel a little bit like make me put my question mark is that is being very honest with us or is being like a manager to us, like it's like being a daddy, like trying to cover in us saying the company is saying you don't have money to spend, you're not going to spend any money now, anything because you don't have money. So just, stay on your point. You said in summer we are perfect like this. Don't tell me now that you need money because you need it. Because you are Maldini, your ego is huge. That's what you needed. Do you need anything else? No, we are perfect like this. Perfect. So now don't come to daddy ask money because you're not gonna get any money from daddy. So it's been like a manager saying, no, we don't need anything else. So he's trying to cover his mistakes. Different way to read this, guys. Different way to read this. We maybe this reality check. I agree. Winter Mercato was a success because we didn't get any worse like summer. Be a true fan. When your team wins, then love them, and when they lose, love them even more. I'm done hard Milan fan since I was born, but if watch these games, I don't think I can handle leaving. I agree, man. It's driving us crazy. It's letting us love. I mean, if this is like a love story, like I'm married, so I don't live this kind of lifestyle anymore. But it's like when you have a relationship with a girl. Remember back in the days, guys, when like, should I text her? Should I not text her? Do I ask her out? Do I need to contact her friends to ask some gossip? Do I share? All that gameplay, and then you start hanging out with the lady, with the girl. You have a fantastic relationship. You're like, oh my god, this is incredible. I love her. Then you go back home and she doesn't reply to your text. Same things with Milan. Okay, we're coming from a very bad time. Last year, incredible. In 2 years, 3 years, we built a super team. We won the Scudetto. Oh my God, these ladies, we are back. We're gonna stay together forever. We're gonna stay together. Everything is gonna be amazing. And then she doesn't reply your text. And then in a week, she doesn't reply your text. So how long Milan is not gonna reply to this text? How long? But we're gonna be here, guys. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what. Because as Young Hall said before, we're gonna stay close to Milan when they win, especially when they lose. And this doesn't matter. This is why I posted a few days ago the picture with the kid with the umbrella with all the arrows covering on my community post, because this is the things, guys. Life. Let's put a line. Let's do this talk. Life is already very hard for a lot of us because we arrive at a certain age. We have dreams when we were younger. We have a reality check already from life. We did our mistakes. We have our the people that we love, with our family. As older as you become, friends, they become always less friends, and you feel like you become, you're getting only older, you're not getting any younger. So life is already full of problems, full of complicated stuff. And we decide, it was our choice to follow football and to follow the beautiful color of red and black of AC Milan, which is unlucky, and we never change this team and my loyalty with any other team in the world. Okay? But this is the things about it, that when Milan won the Scudetto, we were over the top. We cried. We hugged each other. When we won the Champions League, we won. We cried. We were all together. It was those goosebump moments I still have. If right now I'm gonna watch a video, for example, of the commentary of Milan winning in Sassuolo, right now I still having the goosebumps because it's incredible. But this is one of the few things in life that make me feel like this. So we choose these colors, and no matter, it doesn't. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like a plastic fan that you're gonna follow when they wins. But when they lose, Pioli, this is bull. What's the point? Go hard or go home. So you know what you can support? Because even you like, I'm going to support Barcelona for my life. I'm going to support Real Madrid. But that means you have a short memory, because Barcelona, a few years ago, it was one of the best teams in the world and looks unbeatable. If you go back in the time, Barcelona wasn't that. And Barcelona used to have, I think, one Champions League before the arrival of Messi. So it was like a normal, good European team. Wasn't that bad. But then they got a lot of passionate and plastic fun. And now if you go to the Camp Nou, you see only tourists at Camp Nou. Camp Nou is a library. Old Trafford is a library. Anfield is a library. We decided to pick this club because we are coming from the ashes, and slowly now we are building what is going to be our future. Because believe it or not, guys, as we said in the beginning of the stream, average age of this team is lower than 25 years old. It was the youngest team ever in the history of Serie A to win the title. If we remove Zlatan, Tataruzanu and Giroud, they are all 25 years old. What were you doing when you were 25? Right? So we're going to support this team. No matter it's terrible, no matter lose 3-0 against the second team of Milan, when win the Champions League, when in a few years we're going to win the Champions League, because that's sounds crazy, but this is what's going to happen. In a few years we're going to win the Champions League, and you're going to come back and you're going to be the most attached and old heart rossonero ever seen. But as well, if Friday, I know there is gonna be a meeting Friday. There's gonna be a meeting in between the agent of Leao with Milan, and if everything is fine and we can fix also Leao, guys, I honestly don't see a roof of this Milan, because we have all young players that they've already been winning together and they are growing constantly together. So no limits for this AC Milan. Either you're in or you're out. So if you're plastic, unfollow the channel. I'll tell you right now, I don't want to have you. But if you're in, keep going hard, guys. That was a good speech, eh? That was a good speech. Woo! I need some breaks now. Now you talk. Wow. Let me read some comments. So we were left when everything. James, this is your fault, by the way. I don't want to point the finger to anybody, but this is your fault. This is why you let me start talking, because he started with the comments. I'm a diehard Milan fan since I was born, but if I was matched like this, I'm going crazy. I'm not gonna get any more alive. I agree. 94 Mas saying, more they break them, more I love them. Yeah, that's a good one as well. I love that. We gave live through banter era, and we will live through this. Believe. Win or lose, Milan is forever. Sempre Milan, you never walk alone. Win or lose, we support the club and the colors, the jersey, the value, the Maldini, the Leao, the Giroud, the Benasser, the Tonali, the Kalulu, the Tatarusano, guys. We support all of them. They're human, they make mistakes, but they are AC Milan, so we will always support them. Okay? Let's go. James 24, I think the Pioli and Maldini era is done. Nah. And next week, you see that girl with Akan. Aha, that story. To be an AC Milan fan is to live through the heights and lows. If you want to win every year, go to be a Bayern fan. I agree. John Wolf, true words. Sempre Milan. My dad has said vergogna 1,000 times per game for the last 5 games, bro. I hope spell that right, but Italian is your second language. Vergogna. Fucking hell. Sorry. I constantly have to don't say swearing words because well, it's not nice. But vergogna is probably the right word, James. Vergogna means shame. I was saying another word in Italian because when I'm mad, real mad, before on live, I was in Italian. Man, there should be another camera just showing myself crazy. I was saying, I was saying vergogna, but I was saying also non ce n'è. Non ce n'è, like there isn't. Simple translation, there isn't. There isn't. Non ce n'è means that there isn't. There is nothing that handled this defeat 3-0 against Inter. There is nothing that can justify the last 10 days. Nothing. Non ce n'è, non ce n'è, non ce n'è, non ce n'è. Nobody is performing. Hey, maybe the Leao case right now is the problem? Nah, man, no, I don't think so. It would be an amazing feeling to see Champions League trophy after 2007. James 24. Jim, that's what he was thinking too. Not all, but part of it. You need to clip this part and put it on the shorts. Simply Forza Milan. Mr. Wall say, look, who's still here when we win Champions League, and it's Jen, like Sean Paul or Sean Connery. Right, well, we're gonna do it. Guys, the past weeks were trash for all us AC Milan fans, but remember, we had a terrible season, not weeks. So heads up and believe. Exactly. Guys, we are all on points. We are all on points. I'm happy to read these comments because we really are on the same page. I'm really on the same page. So I am very glad that you guys are listening me. Very glad that you guys are writing the comments, because I feel this is good to have a conversation, to have a chat, because we really can go and analyze what is all the problems. Now, we're gonna have to stay away from social media for a couple of days because it's gonna be full of those terrible colors. We're probably gonna be back and check something maybe on the weekend, just before the match against Lazio. I don't know what is gonna happen there. Oof. King Omer said that the future with Jerry Cardinale is not a good future, in my opinion. The more people talk about his vision and the change he wants to make, the more I think Milan screwed up with him. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. I don't even know what to tell you, right? The thing that make me think a little bit is like, it's not that Inter and Juve and Napoli are buying player. Like the entire Serie A, bro, it's dry. Only Chelsea's buying players. So I don't know what is the situation right now. The real thing is that summer transfer gave us a lot of issues. How are you gonna solve this problem? How do you, after a defeat of 3-0, wow, you need really like, I believe that you need an expert, like psychological expert, because we as a support, who cares? At the end of the day, you're like, we lost, keep going with our life. It's super sad. And next Sunday, we're gonna be attached to the TV, hoping to see a Milan that has changed. But if you are in the dressing room right now, how do you... I don't even know what to say. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say to the players? Wake up. That's what you're gonna tell them. I believe because we saw quality of our player before, they need something to spark them. Yeah, need Zlatan, guys. This is where we need Zlatan. This is when we need Zlatan and Paolo. Mr. Wolf say, no, sorry. James 24. My fear is especially after this game, our morale is low, but hopefully someone step up and gets up our morale back up like here, Capitano Calabria, Zlatan, anyone. Correct. Oh, it's working. Why I was reading the chat and just blocked. Let me see if you guys can see. Is it back? Can you see, guys? Is all good? Can you? I'm back. Okay, so you can hear me. Okay, good. Because I can see my. Thank you to replying. Yeah, I can see. Okay, cool. James will say, my fear is especially after this game, our morale is low, but hopefully someone steps up. Yeah, we got this. Now it's time to wake up. We was sleeping and now others makes this mistake. Season got 38 games, not 4, 5 or 6. That's it, that's mentality. So what do we address now next? Do we want to still push for the Scudetto, or maybe try manage top 4 and beat Spurs over the 2 legs? That will be that's a good question right there. I don't know what to say about the owner. I read somewhere that Milan is still in debit of 666 millions. I read that Milan is actually in debt only for something like 50 or 60, not too much. Obviously, we don't have the squad to push all the competition. Players need some therapy session, yeah. Zlatan can't sparkle, say 94 mass, while being injured last season. He was playing, I agree. James 24 say, do you think maybe some players don't really care for Milan? After the losses, they don't seem to care too much. Besides, for the Milan fans like Calabria, who was crying today, maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Okay, I'm back. James. How are you gonna know? No, honestly, I think it's been like a psychological crisis that started against Napoli. We lost that sparkle, and then we lost against. We had a lot of we won the derby. We won against what's the name, against Juve. But then we had a lot of match with issues, and I think overall the team was solid. It was a good group, because last year the group of players won the Scudetto, not a single player. Not like now that we constantly, now it's easier to point a finger at this, at that player, how are we gonna know, bro? There's gonna be always somebody that doesn't care too much. Lately, I can point the finger to a key player, which is called Teo Hernandez. The last 5 matches, nada. After the World Cup, Teo is under a train. He's under a train. What else we said? Last season. Oh, this is probably the battery again. Oh no. Oh yeah. So yeah. It's the camera. It's the camera that froze completely. It's because I got 20% left on my phone. So probably soon we're gonna 74 minutes already in. Wow, I've been talking a lot, guys. Still want. I still believe what's at the end of the day, what I still believe that we have to do, we still have to try to push to try to win the Scudetto without doubts. We still have to try to win the Scudetto. It's 9 points. We need to register a little bit the defense, because so far we concede 20 goals, and last season we conceded only 31 goals in the entire season. So we still have, 17 games to go, which is a lot of point available. And Napoli so far is just missing one match. They lost one match. Last season we lost 2 matches and we won the Scudetto. So I hope that Napoli is gonna slow down, and I hope also that slowly we go back on our feet and we're gonna be winning something. This is my only hope, because already that's it. One goal of the season is gone. Two with the Coppa Italia, and drawing with Scudetto and drawing with Lecce. It's more or less Scudetto. It's already partially half out from our chest. That's it. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, what's the match after Lazio? Just to understand, AC Milan, let me see. Mamma mia, 3-0. So we're gonna be playing on Tuesday against Lazio. Interesting day playing on Tuesday. So we're gonna play on Tuesday against Lazio, and then on Sunday Milan Sassuolo, and then we're gonna have again a derby. Oh wow! Then Torino and then Tottenham. Tough. It's a tough, It's a tough campionato, guys. This has been a humiliating defeat. I don't have anything else to say. Let me see the Lazio. What they playing? Lazio is playing tomorrow. Lazio is playing tomorrow for Coppa Italia against Bologna. Okay. The lineup. Yeah. Unbelievable, guys. Sassuolo be a hard match. Now we have, and this is something that I already said in the past about beginning of January. Okay, we had Roma. Then we have Torino, Lecce, this final. Then we go to Lazio. Then we have Sassuolo, and then the derby, and then probably the rest of the season just with Giroud, just with one striker. Today Inter had Correa, Lautaro Martinez, Dzeko, and Lukaku potentially. Napoli has Osimhen, Raspadori, Lozano, Politano, and probably another one that now I'm not catching up. Juve, it's a little bit without a striker, but Juve had a lot of issues this year with the substitution, with medical issues, with a lot of injury, and we have Giroud, Ibra, 42 years old. Are we really thinking of Ibra? Who else? Lazetti? Origi. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm done. My voice, it's over. I share with you all my frustration. You've been my psychological help today. Thank you for all your comment. Thank you, James24. Thank you, Mr. Jean Wolf. Thank you, Peter94 Mas. Thank you, Young Ho. Thanks, King Omer, legendary. And who else? Let me read. Kaksha. Kaksa. Thank you so much, bro. Tick size. Thank you so much for your comments. Marianne that show up. Thank you so much. Nicola, of course. Charatan. No, Charan. It's hard to talk. Charan. Pacostea. Thank you so much, guys, to showing up tonight in this sad live stream. Again, since I started doing live post-match, we've been terrible. I did the first live stream after Roma, after Torino, after Lecce, and today with 3 huge slap in the face from Inter. What is this? Nobody tells me anything that I'm dirty. So, other than that, guys, always Forza Milan, always believe in this young AC Milan, 19 times champions of Italy, 7 times European champions. I know it's hard to believe now, but this is what we choose, right? So we're gonna keep going, keep trusting this team. So I wish you a good night. If you know any way to relax yourself for tonight, I'm gonna be probably open a beer now because I need to just chill a little bit. Chill, relax a little bit. Suggestion: if you take this too much next on your skin, as we said in Italy, take it too close. Don't open social media. Don't open it. Just do something with your friends, or go out, go for a walk, or read something, but do not open social media for at least tomorrow. Tomorrow, no. Tomorrow, detox. Tomorrow, don't read it. I'm not gonna publish any video tomorrow, so I'm too mad. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for enjoying the live stream. I appreciate every single comments, and I wish you have a good night. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Forza Milan. Believe. Come on.